welcome to Ready to Roll, where everything is made up and the points don't matter. My name is Bree Carter, and I am your wonderful DM. I'm just kidding, that sounds terrible. This is the wonderful Cloaked Maidens. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And we're starting off really excited. Thank you all for joining and beginning this journey with us. Right now, we're going to go around the table and introduce our players, our maidens here. They're going to describe who they are by name and what their character looks like and their character's name as well. So, let's start with Sarah.
In context, I wouldn't be the first one, but that's okay. I am playing, I'm Sarah. I'm going to be playing Za Marble Belly. She is a human with like super pale skin, white hair, blue eyes, 5'8", and I'm a wizard.
Nice. Awesome. Next is Riss.
Oh, it's me. I am a... Okay, so my name is Riss, and I'm going to be playing Ebi Niktomoni Sora. It's okay. You can call me Sora. Should I just read my description or just say
You
it?
do whatever you want, girl.
Because I feel like I'm going to totally...
If you would like to read it, please read it.
Standing tall at 6'4" and weighing in at 235 pounds, I am a muscular force to be reckoned with.
Oh, yeah.
My piercing yellow eyes stand out against my electric blue skin, or scales rather. I am a dragonborn. My hair is styled in a bunch of small braids, midnight blue in color. My clothes provide a further contrast. I don a red long-sleeve shirt that opens at my shoulders, exposing the blue scales underneath. The gray embroidery on my chest emulates the style of my homeland and clan. I wear dark brown pants with a belt, but the belt is more for utility for weapons and such than for fashion. I do not actually need a belt, as my thick tail holds up my pants through a nicely custom hole in the back.
Nice.
My shoes are non-existent since dragonborn feet are so resilient. I prefer to be barefoot, and of course, I always have my great axe close at hand. That's
Wonderful.
me.
That's you. That's you. Did you mention your nickname?
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sora.
Sora.
Good.
Said that.
Good. I just want to make sure because that was a beautiful description.
So the reason why it's such a long name is because Dragonborn put their like clan names like first because the clan always comes first, and so it's always so ridiculously long, and so I'm like, normally just call me by that name, but it's fine. Call me Sora. That's my first name. It's fine.
Nice, wonderful. Well, welcome. Now, we're going to hear Izzy.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm playing a human ranger named Blixa, and I am 5'10". I have light brown eyes and light brown hair. I'm about 20 years old. I left my family of noble birth because they wanted me to be somebody I'm not, and so I've chosen to go my own path, and I kind of melt into the background. If you see me in a tavern, I just look like one of the farmer boys drinking. I have, my short hair, and so it's kind of like real life. So it's an easy character to play. But I just I can't live life by anybody else's standards, and so I, go my own path, and I've been adventuring, for a while, living a subsistence lifestyle of hunting what I need, moving from village to village, and never looking back to where I came from.
Wonderful. Welcome. Last but not least, Gabby.
My name is Gabby. My character is Rouge, the Changeling. She absolutely loves glamming herself up. Her skin is pale, but occasionally she'll change her lip color and her blush color, her eyeshadow. She has very long, beautiful, silky silver hair, and she's obsessed with her velvet dark blue dress with like the sleeves. She is a changeling, so for dramatic flair, she'll change her appearance, or for fun. Always theatrical though. And the reason why she's on a quest, on an adventure, is she has a twin sister she's estranged from, and her sister, in order to keep herself from being found, her sister keeps changing her own face. So she never knows when she might, if she does, if she will, ever bump into her twin sister again.
Ooh,
Spicy.
love it, love it. Well, thank you all for introducing yourselves, and now we can give a little bit of flavor of what's going on. Our players here have actually been adventuring for a couple of months. They met on a slave ship. What was that called, Riz?
The hummingbird.
The hummingbird. Yes. And they did escape and adventure together and journey together and fought battles and have learned and not loved but learned and continue to travel. So we're going to pick up where they're on the path to the land called Neverwinter, because they are a few months in, just traveling along, and they go into town and they come across a tavern called the Frosted Glass Inn. Yes. And one of the wonderful people there notices and looks at all four of you ladies and goes, "My friends! My friends!" And you all recognize this person to be a dwarf named Gundren. Gundren Rockseeker. Sorry. And you all have met this person before. And he goes, "My friends, I just was looking for an adventurer to help me out. I have something big happening over in Phandalin, and I need someone to help me. I have a wagon full of provisions that I will need later on, but I want to get there first to handle some things. So if I offer you all 10 gold each, would you be willing to take my wagon to Phandalin?"
You know me, friend. I'm always up for an adventure.
Wonderful. Everyone else? Yes?
What's the turnaround on this project?
Well, without there being any problems, I would say a few days. At most 5. Still wanting to join?
So you need this expedited, is what you're saying?
Well, 5 days is actually taking it very slow and leisurely and enjoying the views, but if you'd like to expedite it, a couple days should do it.
Come on, we're helping out a friend here.
Time is money, friend. That's all I'm saying. But you have given us 5 days, I suppose.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So, I will see you over in Phandalin. And he rushes out the door as if he has found something marvelous and spectacular. Now, you all recognize and realize you all know this dwarf without ever speaking about him. So, how did you all meet him?
How do you know him?
I'm go around as an adventurer for hire. I haven't adventured for him before. Yeah, something like this is a milk run.
Okay. Good.
How do you know him?
You know, when I first started adventuring, we ended up in the same tavern, got into a fight, and he realized that I could be someone that he'd work with. He was impressed with my fighting skills. I mean, he is a dwarf, so it's like nothing.
I think he's fishy.
You do.
I go to so many towns and change my appearance every now and then, but he's always there. Actually, I think he might be a stalker.
How does he recognize you?
He doesn't, but I recognize him.
So how can he stalk you if he doesn't recognize you?
He must be very good.
I do change into my actual form from time to time. It's just seeing the same face in so many cities. It's suspicious.
I'd be suspicious too. What about you, Zah?
We traveled between towns together once. We just kind of were walking in the same direction and struck up a conversation and became friends.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And as you're discussing how you know Gundren, a tavern dweller, as they're called, we won't call him a drunk because that's just rude, but a tavern dweller overhears your conversation and says, wait a minute, Gundren sending you on that stupid mission? Oh, I don't know. That might be a bad idea.
Why?
What makes you say that?
Well, everyone knows that in this town that the road he's sending you on is filled with bandits, thieves, and murderers.
I knew we should have charged him extra.
I wouldn't even have charged him. I would have said no.
Would you mind if we talk over it with a pint? You can tell us a little more about
Be
it.
my guest. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick pause real quick while we're discussing our wonderful friend here. So please stay tuned and bless this mess of technical mess.